What now, Mackie? Finally going to get to enjoy the record. I know celebrations were a little bit subdued last week. Obviously still got finals to go, but what are the plans now?
Kick 200 goals.
Good morning. Cool. My father-in-law loves...
No swearing.
Can't promise.
Well, swear in another language or something.
That I will do. I can do that.
He doesn't really rest until something's achieved, and this was a monumental thing for him. It was on his mind a lot. Even in the very beginning of the season, he kind of set out that this was something that he wanted to achieve. And we've not really discussed as a couple what the next step is. But personally, he's mentioned, I've done what I can from like a professional point of view. He really wants to now set it up for his children, which is special.
I was going to say, he's going to be a dad next.
Yeah.
So that changes your whole perspective in life,
Exactly, yeah. And that's what I mean. The goalposts might change once I give birth. It's something that we're going to wait and see. And obviously next season we'll have the baby already. So we'll have that chat in about 6 months' time. Yeah.
There was no pressure from me brought to bear in relation to you must play football. But my world was football, so they just took to it naturally.
Yeah.
It's in the DNA of the family. I mean, my brother played for Glasgow Rangers, he played for Derby County, played in the first English Premier League. He was the chief scout of Aston Villa. So when we took the kids to the UK, they went to Aston Villa and Jamie got to meet his heroes, Dale in Dublin, Paul Merson. So all those things just sort of made the football journey even better for them.
Well, it's a Friday night blockbuster, Melbourne City. They've already clinched an historic third straight premiership. City will receive their trophy after tonight's game. And we are underway. City looking to become just the third team in A-League history to go an entire season unbeaten on their own deck.
Good save.
Last 5 minutes of the first half. Nice touch by Simmons. He'll continue his run down that right-hand side. Layuni almost lost his feet, but he's not lost the ball. And threads it through. It's Brandon Borello! The Wanderers strike with half-time approaching. And the Premiers trail.
Well, so we've got a minute. You've got to go forward.
Melbourne City behind at the break. Here goes Tilio though. Still Tilio, still! Marco Tilio with the equaliser as the City fans celebrate. Layuni now on the left. Traore, the legs taken from him. Yes, penalty. Tom Glover has saved penalty kicks before, and he saved this one too, but not the follow-up from Nicholas Milanovic, and the Wanderers do have the lead for the second time in the game. Melbourne City, for all that pressure, find themselves trailing for the second time in the match. What can they do about it? Here's Naboot looking to make amends, and they've done so immediately through Jamie McLaren. Wow. Lawrence Thomas initially made the block, but it was too hot to handle. And you know who pounced? The best striker in A-League history, and we're back at 2-2. Wanderers have committed some numbers forward. City could profit from that. Here's Tilio, this to win it. Surely has done. Marco Tilio, and Melbourne City, the Premiers, look like they're going to end the regular season where they began, on top and as winners. Jamie McLaren will receive the match ball from last week's game against Western United, during which, of course, he scored a hat-trick and broke the A-League men's all-time scoring record from both his father, Donnie McLaren, and NSL legend John Markowski. Those two were teammates back in the day in the old competition.
Yeah, I don't even know my career to date can even repay that. The amount of time that was spent, not only my dad but my mum and my grandparents as well, who flew from the UK, and I got my nunnu and nunna who live in Melbourne as well, and they've supported me throughout this whole journey as a young kid. And the ones that knew I'd make it are the ones that I'll always thank. And I've always said that my brother was a better player, and I had the desire to always improve. And daily I'd always try and make sure that I'll try and catch up to him and get his quality. So for me, it's a nice moment to share this with Donnie and Steph and my wife, obviously, and a lot of family that's here tonight. And we'll have a great night, and we'll have a few drinks, and yeah, we'll just get ready for finals now.
Not a bad job, babe. Not a bad job.
Maybe the best season to date, but it's not finished yet, and that's what's special about it. It's a great group. I love waking up every morning, driving to training, knowing I'm going to play with this bunch of guys, and the staff, starting from PK and Ralphie, and now to Rado and Mike and Checky and Johnny, and it's an enjoyable place to be. And when you love your work, it becomes easy and it doesn't feel like a job. And yeah, I couldn't credit this group enough, and we will enjoy tonight, but we know that in 2 weeks' time it becomes war again, and there's no better boys I'd rather go out to battle with. Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All players, come in the huddle. All players, all come in. We've overcome a lot, huh? A lot. We've drove everything every day. We enjoyed tonight, but let me tell you, we've celebrated.
McLaren against his own, and Jamie McLaren makes no mistake. McLaren gap. And now Lecky and McLaren, the all-time leading goal scorer in A-League history. An historic goal delivered by one of Australia's greatest.
An absolute genius at putting the ball in the back of the net.
Tilio accelerates, he's so quick!